Deploying your application can get pretty complicated. Docker files, CI pipelines, Kubernetes YAML and a lot of setup work. So, in this video, I will show you a much simpler way to deploy your app with just one click using Kuberns. Kuberns is an AI-powered application platform. You connect to your GitHub repository and Kuberns handles all the backend setup for you. So you can deploy your app without dealing with infrastructure. Let me walk you through how it works. Start by heading to kuberns.com. Click on deploy for free and sign in using Google or GitHub. I'm choosing Google here. It's the quickest way to get started. To make things easy, the deployment flow in Kuberns is a simple 3-step process. Step 1, basic details. Step 2, connect your GitHub. Step 3, deploy your service. Let's go through each one. Now, just enter your name and select your role, like student, developer or freelancer. And verify your phone number with the OTP you receive. It only takes a moment and you're ready for the next step. In step 2, click connect and configure to connect your GitHub account. Approve access and choose the repo that you want to deploy. Once GitHub is connected, select the repository and the branch you would like to deploy from. Next, you will fill out a few service details. Choose where you want it hosted and pick your plan. The starter plan is selected by default. You can also add environment variables here. Either add them manually or upload a .env file. If your app doesn't need any, you can leave this empty. Once your service details are set, Kuberns uses AI to understand your application. It figures out stack, sets up the environment, and prepares everything needed for deployment automatically. No Docker files or infrastructure configuration required. Now, click deploy. You will see the logs updated as the environment is created, dependencies are installed and the build completes. AI handles this entire setup in the background. When the deployment is done, your app goes live on a preview URL instantly, which you can open right away. Before you enter the full dashboard, you will need to add a small top up to activate your resources. It's a quick step. And the good part is, Kuberns is far more affordable than any other PaaS platform. Compared to Heroku, Rendo or Railway, Kuberns often be 4 to 5 times cheaper for similar usage. Inside the dashboard, the first thing you will see is the Overview tab. This shows you deployed URL, resources, memory usage, storage, analytics and recent build history. Everything you need at a glance. Next, you will see the Resources tab. This is where you can quickly check everything your service is running on. Servers, containers, workers and so on. If your app needs more power, you can scale vertically by increasing your CPU or RAM. And if your traffic grows, you can scale horizontally by adding more servers with a single click. You can also create new resources whenever your application needs them. You will see the status, uptime and health of every server here. So you always know how your app is doing without dealing with Kubernetes or any of the complexity behind it. The Metrics tab gives you a deeper view into your app's performance. You will see build history, RAM usage, response time and throughput with both current and peak values. You can also set alerts here, like getting notified when your RAM touches 90%. The Activities tab shows a timeline of everything that has happened. Deployment, configuration changes and other system activity. It's helpful for tracking changes. In the Environment tab, you can manage your environment variables and connect your custom domain. You can upload a .env file or manually add key value pairs anytime. The Deploy Config tab lets you fine tune your deployment. You can edit pre-build scripts, deploy configs, post-build scripts, ports and root directory settings. You can even view the Docker file that Kuberns generates for you. And finally, the Logs tab gives you real-time logs. You can sort by newest or oldest and filter between error logs or general logs, which are helpful when you're troubleshooting. And that's the complete flow. From signing up to connecting GitHub to deploying with one click, Kuberns handles all the complex parts, so you don't have to. If you would like to try it yourself, head to kuberns.com. Click deploy and get your app live in minutes. Thanks for watching.